Yeah, well, I'm out here at the property. I've been, I got that excavator. It's raining, so I don't have a whole lot of time to film this. Got the excavator rented for 40 hours, so I've just been working away, and light to dark, man. The first day I forgot the camera, and the second day it was raining. Today it's snowing this morning, so this is what I got done. Still working on it. I got string lines out for the footings. I'm gonna dig those today. I'm waiting for Lindsay to get off work to help me. I've put about 20 hours into this hole, getting it where it's at, and it's definitely not perfect. So I still got more work to do. And now I'm gonna take the excavator back here, and we're gonna try to find water. We know there's a spring. I just don't know exactly where. It's kind of back in here, so I'm just gonna tear some stuff up and dig a deep hole, and hopefully it fills up with water. Well, the excavator just shut off for some reason, so it has some sort of light, and I don't know what it means, so I'm gonna look it up. Well, I figured out what the light was on the machine. It said low oil pressure, which is weird because it has full oil and all sorts of stuff, so it's a brand new machine. It just must have been cold, and oil was thick. So I went back here and dug, and made my way up in here, dug as deep as I could. It's about 10 feet deep. No water here yet, but that doesn't mean it won't fill up. But I'm gonna go try another spot where I found water yesterday, and we'll see. So out here this morning, it's finally not raining, so I'm gonna try to get a bunch of video today, or at least what I can. Yesterday we laid out all these stakes. Okay, you see them here. You got string line going all the way around the stakes, and use the 3-4-5 method, the Pythagoras, to get everything square. And so now I'm excavating the footing hole. So I'm gonna have to put it in the middle there, and then I will reach over and put it here, and then I'll haul it away because we already have enough dirt for backfill. Well, day 7 of excavation. Kinda, I've been working on and off with the excavator, but slightly raining today again. And we finished digging out the footings yesterday. And so now I'm just hauling away a little bit more dirt out of this area. And I got some small projects to finish up. He's coming tomorrow morning to pick up the machine, so see what we can get done. Here's all the footings I dug out. They're all about 18 inches deep, even though code says minimum of 12. So it's gonna go from 12 to 18 to keep it level, basically. And we'll do that next spring. We gotta clean it up and measure the transit and all that stuff. But the goal was to get it dug out this year and then let it settle over winter. And it's gonna pack down and you know, do its thing, and then it'll be good. Because I think if we poured concrete in it right now, it might settle. And and then over here, I'm just kind of hauling away a little bit more of this hillside so that we can drive up here and use this little access road I built. I'm gonna put an outhouse up there. So all that dirt that I hauled out of the house area, I brought up here into this field. We call it the mulch field. And it's literally like hundreds of loads with that. It's like hundreds of loads with that little dump trailer. Can't really tell, but this is like 8 feet high. As you can see, done a lot of land clearing here. That's the garden over there. So I took the tractor and bought a plow for it and drug this whole area because we're gonna make it into a field. So it's gonna be a field, we're gonna seed it next spring. I want some grass out here to try to take over against those shrubs, because these shrubs are just insane. If you look at them, they're like 10 feet tall. And they just grow so thick. They basically choke out the grass, and they choke out, you know, any chance of having a tree grow up there. So that's what I'm doing, is hacking that stuff down. And then over here, after 3 attempts of digging a well, I went to like the most logical place that I could think, as I know there's a spring here, and it's 12 feet deep. We got about 2 feet of water, but you could see the gravel right there. That's where the gravel starts, and then it's clay, and then it's decomposed granite, a little bit of clay. So what I'm trying to do while I have the excavator here is get like 2 feet deeper, and that's going to be difficult. Because what I'll have to do is kind of dig a hole right here that I can get down into, you know, 3 or 4 feet deeper than it should. That way I can get into the hole and dig deeper to get more water coming up. And then I'm going to backfill this so it's not a huge hole going into a hole. But I'm pretty happy about having water here. And it's dry right now. It's been a really dry summer, but... Well, I'm out here at the property today. It's like October 25th or 6th. Coming up on a year. So, just kind of getting stuff done. We tarped a bunch of stuff the other day. And since we don't have any outbuildings yet, we have to tarp everything, including like the firewood and the camper and the tractor and the rhino and all that stuff. So did that in the rain, and now what I'm going to do today, and my next project is going to be a little woodshed outbuilding right here. I cleared this spot with the mini excavator, and it's going to be 12 by 16. Basically just a woodshed, nothing fancy at all. Built out of logs, so I got the holes here, and I got them marked. This one's 8 foot. Here's the corner. I ran string line and all that jazz. I got one in the center here at 6 foot, and I'm going to dig some holes. And should be pretty fun. Super excited to dig holes. I'm just kidding, but I just dug a whole bunch of holes for work by hand in the rain, so it's kind of an inside joke with myself. But yeah, I got the plow on the truck and ready to go, so we're pretty much just waiting on snow. It could happen any day now. Hoping that I'm kind of excited for the snow because I have a snow plow and I want to make some money doing that, but pretty much everything's tidied up. I got to clean up a few things so that they don't get buried in snow, but got everything plasticed and tarped as best we can, you know, try to keep it dry. These are those mill ends. There's the sawmill, which I'll be using this winter. And the rhino's got a tarp, and the tractor's got a tarp, and all the wood piles I built roofing on it and put plastic around it, and those I'll be using for our woodshed outbuilding thing. And there's our firewood pile with a nice big like 40 by 40 tarp, which will soon liberate once I can move all that firewood into the shed. I'll make more space over here. And then we got those wood piles. I wrapped them in plastic, but I left the inside open so it circulates. So the snow should stay off of it. If not, I guess I'll have to button it up. And then the final thing is all those slash pile. Like that's the lowest quality wood we have. It's basically going to be firewood, but I want to burn it, at least get its worth. And then there's our foundation pit, and I'm just throwing brush and slash and whatever I can from up there, and I'll be thinning that out this winter and burning right here. So This woodshed's like the final project I want to get done as far as building stuff. The rest of the winter will be just clearing, I guess. You know, can't really do a lot up here. It gets like 5 feet of snow, so you can clear, but other than that, it's pretty much shut down. You just got to keep it plowed so we can come up here and camp and have fires and stuff and bring the snowmobiles. We got some roads made and stuff. So, but after I get this outbuilding built, I'm gonna get back to hunting, because so there's bears coming in and out. So I'm gonna kill one of those, and then hopefully get this big buck that's been roaming around the property. And I see him from time to time, but last year he came through during the rut and didn't get a shot at him. So hopefully I can kill him this year. So it'd make me really happy to get a bear and a deer with my bow. We shall see. It was raining, so I wasn't able to videotape a lot yesterday, halfway through the day, but I got all seven of the holes dug, and I cut down a bunch of these dry dug firs that I'm going to use for the posts, and right now I'm burning them on the bottom. It's Japanese. It's called like Ichiban or something. I don't know what it's called, but it helps. It's like a natural way of treating it, kind of like treated wood, but how they've been doing it for thousands of years. So got quite a few more to do, and hopefully I can get a couple of these set today. Now I just gotta get them plumb and add some concrete.
What are you doing, cutie? What are you doing, cutie? Oh, goodness. Hi.
Well, thanks for watching another episode of the Offgrid Handyman. Thanks to Lindsay for helping, and thanks to me for making the music to this episode. It's kind of hard to find good music online unless you want to pay, and it's still not even that good, but I wouldn't say my music's that great either, but it's free, and I like fiddling with music on the computer a bit, even though I don't really like electronic music. So anyways, take care.